D here, and this is your Weekly Buzz. And I got a couple things I want to go over tonight. And I apologize last week. My energy was off a little bit. Maybe I was just serious. And you know, sometimes when you're serious, you you gotta focus inside a little bit. And maybe I didn't want to come across as too much of a zealot to those naysayers out there. But I really appreciated having Michael Murphy here last week with our issues with aerial spraying of toxicity. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's happening and it's being measured globally. And so keep your head in the sand if you'd like. All right, tonight though, we're going to talk about one of the things that's really important to most of you out there that practice chiropractic. It's called new peeps. And it's not that hard, guys and girls and dudes and dudettes. But you got to get out of your shell a little bit. And I'm telling you, get out of your shell. Put the carrot out there. Whatever it is that you want in your life, use that as your motivation to get out. And CAs that are watching this, you make sure your doctor gets out there and tells the story, because there's kids that are dying every day because your doctor's not telling the story. And wives and husbands and whatever it is, let's get the cattle prod out and get the doctors out there and do their job. Your job is one, to tell the story, and two is to adjust. Everything else can be done by everybody else. You could probably not even adjust it, but I like to adjust. I like the physical, just the manual activity of moving vertebrae and being in the trench with my people every day and getting on fire. So last night, dude, I had more fun than, I mean, it was like almost a comedy show last night. I mean, I had a good crowd and they actually liked my bad jokes. And I practice my jokes, you know, on different crowds, and sometimes they're good and sometimes they suck. I was at Mother's last night, which is one of the big nutrition stores in my area. Go, man. Just go ask people wherever you are if you can put on a little, you know, nutrition talk. I'm going to go through the different things that I'm recommending. But I was there last night and I did abundant energy. Oh, what does that mean? I don't know what it means, but it gets you in the door. People, oh, I want more energy. And I walked in, and you know, and my name wasn't even on the flyer. That's how bad of a job we did. When we walked in, there was like 30 or 40 people there. My name was on the calendar, though. I'm starting to get kind of a reputation that people like to come and just, you know, enjoy maybe my edutainment. And again, you don't have to be that way. If you go there and it's right here, the heart, you're there for the right. You're not there for money. You're not there for new peeps. You're there to tell the story. And yeah, you're gonna sign people up if this is right, okay? And don't be worried. I mean, I tell you, when I first started speaking, I was horrible. I mean, I was like a scared, like a dog. Like a dog that's been kicked too much, and you know, I had to chew off like some of the skin. That's how I was terrified. I mean, literally terrified to get in front of two people. I don't know why I feel I'm like gotta be down like this because the camera's down there. I'm gonna sit up straight right now, but I'm gonna go over some of the workshops that really work good for me. One is I did this Tuesday night, and today's Thursday. Last night I did abundant. If you don't have any new patients, let me call them new peeps. I keep getting close to the camera because you know what? I'm gonna get in your face right now. Is that okay? It's because you don't get out and tell the story. Now, I did women's health the other night here. Kicked butt, okay? Women care about their health more than men do. Did you guys and ladies know that? Like, I'm not going to have like a prostate health workshop or a testicle health workshop. We do women's health because they care. And again, I want to get people off this running for the cure. Okay, we're not going to find a cure ever, but we want to teach women how to run for prevention. It's really quite simple. This is your ecosystem. The more things, toxic pollutants you put in there, the more lottery tickets you're getting to win the big old CA. And the more you radiate your brain with that cell phone, the more. A lot of people are getting brain tumors lately. I told you guys and girls. Okay, next one. This is probably my favorite. And you can do this outside. You can do this at companies. You got to tone it down a little bit. I mean, this PowerPoint in here is so complete. You could do like 4 or 5 hour seminars. You pick out things that you feel comfortable saying, and things that
will be good with the crowd that you're speaking to. I'm trying to think of the right word there. I'm having a brain night, a 70s brain night from the 70s. This is my favorite, you know, and I love doing this everywhere. Will get you in many places. The Abundant Energy Workshop, too. I mean, if you want employers to have you come, you want them to see the benefit that their employees are going to have tons of energy to get their work done with full clarity. Okay, I don't know if we're going to have that one available yet. The Vaccine Workshop. This one takes a little bit of extra cojones. You know cojones, amigos, amigas? It means you're going to get, you're going to get some backlash. You're going to have to get some really thick-ass skin, you know, like a big fat rhino. But you got to be gnarly. But this is the one that really I love to give it now. And I've had spies in my workshop. You know when you have spies at your workshop? When you have single men there. They aren't there to get the word. They're there to be spies. It's okay. Everything that I say is well documented by real doctors. So, I mean, I got this one nailed. This one is big now here in California. I can advertise this in the paper. And I only do this one in my office, okay? Because unless you want to go to a mom's group that's open, but you got to let them know that this is the 100% solid truth, and we don't candy coat anything. You know me, I'm not. If the building's burning down, I'm not running around trying. Oh, you know, I think maybe you should like get out of the building because it's burning. No, your building is burning down. You're gonna get out now. So we got so many kids that, I mean, it's day in, day out. How many autistic kids do we have to create? All right, so I've got this one. Another one that I recommend is a stress workshop to get you in companies. I will provide that for you. We're going to videotape that next week, so it'll be available. And then I'm going to provide, because everybody's been asking me for this, Dr. Bill, can I have a copy of your orientation? So we're going to do that. Maybe that's when we're going to do both of them next week. So I'm going to have 5 videos available for you. If you don't want to do the PowerPoints, you can see me giving them. You can learn some of my bad jokes that sometimes some crowds laugh and some crowds don't laugh, depending on your crowd. Not everybody's going to love you. That's okay, too. So I'm going to have these 5 videos available. Alana put the price here. I'm also going to throw in the flyers that we use to put in the paper. So you can put 70,000 of these in the paper for like $500. But people go, oh, I can't spend $500. But let's see. If I spend $500 and I sign up, just let's say even on a really hideous, horrible, like I did a hideous job, like 10 people. What is your average new patient worth in your office? It's like, dude, you'll put like $10,000 down on Enron and you'll lose all of that and you don't even question that. But then you put like $500 down in your practice and it nets you $10,000. I don't get it, chiropractors, why you wouldn't invest in the most important investment in life, which happens to be you and your practice and your community. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be a little bit more vibrant than last week. And am I getting the foot yet? Okay, good, because there's a couple things else I wanted to talk about. So we'll have all 5 of these. I'm going to offer them at $9.97 with the flyers, with the PowerPoint, and with a video of me doing each one of them and show you how easy it is. If you don't have new peeps, it's because you don't do shit. And that's the first time I've ever dropped an S word on here, but that's because I'm over it. I want you guys to be, you should all be kicking butt in practice. And I mean, I practice full time, but I got CalJam that I'm working on top of that. Plus, trying to get the music down in 2 different bands, and I'm not crying and whining. I'm just saying that, you know, turn the TV off. Yeah! Don't watch so much of that stupid sports and like men tackling each other and baseball players, you know, itching that rosin bag or whatever they do, you know. Sorry, Dr. Troy, but that's just how I feel. I think people waste a lot of time on a lot of diversional activities, which Big Brother wants you to do. Oh! Just want to say the new CalJam website's coming out next week, and I'm pretty fired up about that. And I'm really fired up about CalJam because we're going to take CalJam. Like last year we turned it to 12. This year it's 2013. So guess where we're turning it to? 13! All right? All right, I'm going to sign off. Grab the videos if you need some help. What else do I need? Oh, yeah, shit. So I did it again. Can we bleep that out? Because my dad will get pissed with me if I say that. And I didn't say the Jesus word. I said, I'm just the way I talk, okay? And when I get excited. Next week at DCS,
if you need a little... they're letting me speak next week at the deck, and my buddy Glad Broacki is going to be there, and it's going to be all about driving. No, it's going to be out of you getting out of your comfort zone and getting out and telling the story and getting this world uncrazed on the whole drug thing, man. Because vaccines are drugs. You know how I feel about that. I want you, every one of us, to get on fire, to go out and save the world. And yes, we can change the world, because sometimes I get frustrated that we can't. So next week, DCS Clubhouse, 8 o'clock sharp. I'm going to be here. Dr. Brad's going to be here. I'm working on the DCS band, see if we can have the new video chemtrail bong hits, okay, for all you people that like to take big aluminum hits and barium and strontium, wonder why you don't remember who you are when you get older. Signing off. I love you all. God bless you all. Get out and tell that story. If you need some help, we got it here for you. Love you. Bye.